Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, we have an MP3 player to review. This is the MECHEN, and it comes in a beautiful red box. In fact, very nice presentation. This particular player is a MP3 player that is said to be 16 gigs, but it looks like it could go up to 512. It looks like a 512 gigabytes, and it is 16 natively, okay? It looks like HH1 is a model number Pro White, okay? And we're going to check this out together. I really don't know what to expect with this at all, so this is going to be a little surprise for both of us. Let me get my scissors and we're going to bust into this. Okay, before I go further, I should mention there will be a link for this product right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price, okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and open this up here. Very nicely wrapped. And again, I'm pretty impressed. A lot of these like cheaper MP3 players come in like a generic box. Maybe there's something covered in stickers, you know. So for it to be like a nice red box like that is pretty impressive. Let me go ahead and pull this out here. Looks like it's nicely packed on the inside as well. Got a little tray we're going to pull out. So very, very cool. We are greeted with the instructions. And it looks like this says it is a Hi-Fi Pro player. So very interesting. There we go. We'll pull this out. And let's check out the accessories. The accessories, oh wow, you know what? This is pretty nice. It actually comes with a cover. Not most MP3 players come with their own like little protective cover. So that's pretty cool. I'll give it some pluses for that. Nice clear cover. Okay, that's like a $5 value at least. Inside the little accessory area here, we have a USB, and it is, let's check it out here. This is USB, it looks like USB-C, not bad. USB regular or A to USB-C. So very cool. There's the USB cord, okay? And then it does come with some pack-in earbuds. I've had some mixed results with pack-in earbuds. Oftentimes, they don't sound very good. But, you know, I still respect that they pack some in. We'll put these to the test later and see how they sound, too. But it's pretty cool they come with them. And, oh, you know what? It even comes with a screen protector. And it's like for a phone, and we got the two-tiered peel off, and that's pretty cool. So, wow, I'm definitely digging all that. We'll get to the player itself in 1 second here. Looks like the book itself is pretty big, definitely bigger than average. Talks about, this is interesting. Wow, okay. So, my one little thing on here, the first thing that jumps out at me is it has a recording hole, okay? Recording hole. I hope that is catching that terminology. Very interesting. Does feature a USB-C port, a 3.5mm output, spot for a TF card slot, okay, and it does have a built-in speaker, so that's pretty cool too. This is Bluetooth, so that's nice for those who are wanting to Bluetooth it up. Okay, this is kind of important here. Supported formats. Looks like it plays MP3s, OGs, FLAC, AACs, WAVs, WMAs, and APEs. Being it plays WAVs, it probably plays my favorite DSF files, but we'll check that out. It does play video. That's pretty cool. So for video, we have a bunch of different ones here. RM, RMVBs, FLV, MP4s, DAT, MKVs, MPEG, okay, MOV, and TS, okay. Pictures plays JPEGs, BMPs, GIFs, PNGs, okay. Ebooks plays ebooks. Wow, this is actually turning out to do a lot of stuff here. Ebooks is the TXT, the normal ebook format, and for recordings, the AMR. So pretty cool stuff. Looks like compatible 7. This is interesting. Compatible systems, Windows 7 and above. Wow, that's really interesting that they're calling that out. Usually that's not called out in these players. It just sees it as a hard drive. Wow, okay. Operating temperature talks about being from 32 to 113 Fahrenheit, so that's pretty good. Battery is 2,000 milliamps, which is stronger than the average 1,500, and charging is DC 5 volts. Okay, so pretty cool stuff. Looking at the player, going through the different pages, we have troubleshooting. Looks like, and then a whole bunch of languages, so we don't need to go through all the languages, but a pretty full-featured book. Not bad at all. Now, looking at the player itself, I'm going to save the little screen protector, but again, I really do appreciate they include that. That's pretty cool. We'll pull this out and take a look at it. There we go. Okay, so definitely sporty and white, man. Definitely has kind of an iPod feel to it. It is a frosted white around the corners. Looks like the frosted white is all the way around the sides here and on the back as well. It does have a slight texture to it. Doesn't really make a noise, but it definitely has a texture to it. and it does have the buttons. It looks like the buttons are a little more normal white and less frosted. You can kind of see that. And then down here is the recording hole. Okay, so why didn't they just call it microphone? I don't know about this recording hole thing. Down here there's a spot for a card. It looks like it does not include a card, but it did say it was 16 gigs on board. We have a spot for the USB-C, and of course a 3.5 millimeter hole, okay, or in headphone input, okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and power this up real quick and see if it has juice from the start. And it does. Look at that. It's booting right up, so not bad. Let's check out the boot time here. We got the main screen. Sometimes players in the recent years have been lagged by a slow start, but it looks like this isn't too bad. Looks like it's going through. There's the name. Taking a little bit of time, kind of booting up. Maybe the first boot's a little bit longer too. Oh, hi there. That's good. And it looks like as far as touchscreen goes, let's see. Yeah, it is touchscreen, so that's cool. Just a second. And it is setting up here. We'll go ahead and do next. I'm not going to change dates or anything, but looks like you can, obviously. Oh, it has Google services. Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if this would play Pokemon Go. That is something really interesting to me. Wow. That would be cool having a very small Pokemon Go player. I may have to look into that. We'll see if it goes to the Google store. It talks about all the different things. We're going to accept without reading it. And yeah, this is nice. This is like a normal Android player. Now playing Pokemon Go on here might just bog things down. I will mention from the get-go. Okay, so this is kind of cool. From the get-go, it has Apple Music. We have Amazon, Google Play Store, Chrome, Audible.com, FM radio. And again, for FM radio, you want to use the headphones, okay? And so it looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and plug this in, and we'll pop some music into it. For those of you who've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I use this Surface as kind of a music bank, but you could plug it into a normal PC, laptop, whatever you want. I have the USB cord plugged in, and I have the USB-C here. We're going to go ahead and plug into the bottom of the player. This is how you charge it as well. Okay, so we have it plugged in here. I may need to do some extra stuff. I haven't added Chrome or any kind of Chrome things to it yet, and it looks like from that little noise it sounds like this is seeing it. Yeah, right there. So it's already seeing this as a hard drive. We got it right there. Okay, so now we have the player plugged in via USB. There's the cord, okay, and it's basically just seeing this as a hard drive. Now once it's plugged in, I do want to note that this player does have a file system. So when you're dropping music into the player, there is a music folder right there actually. So we'll go ahead and we'll open that up here. And then we're going to go ahead and just cut and paste. I got some music pre-selected here. We're going to go ahead and transfer over the music and see it's very quick. It's just transferring it over. We got some, we got Rockstar. We got Heart of Glass, some classic, Lost Spade, Foster the People, Starbursters, what else? Starbursters, and what else? Some house music, just a bunch of stuff. Just threw a few in here, just check it out. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug the headphones in. So we can unplug this. It's already transferred very quickly, I will add. The transfer system was very fast. We're going to plug the headphones in here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to listen to some music. I'll be right back. I wanted to make a note here that when you're actually going to play the music, I did want to find a way of opening it, which I thought was interesting. It does say open with, this is my music files here, open with Amazon Music, HIBY Music. That is very interesting. That's on there, and Spotify. So you have a chance to play your own, owned MP3s through one of these three different systems. And the HIBY Music is very unusual to have on this unit because it's not necessarily a HIBY player. Okay, be right back. Okay, I have to say this is not the review I thought this was going to be. I'm really impressed, guys. Okay, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I ended up going down a deep rabbit hole of, is this company, the MECHEN, M-E-C-H-E-N, basically hi-fi or HIBY? And I dug and dug and dug, and there is a little connection to one person's name, but I couldn't really find the two companies were connected. Sometimes what happens is companies will take an older product and they'll sell it under a different name because they have a newer model and they don't want to sell the old model anymore, so they'll sell the new model and then they'll sell off the old model as something else, or even have another company altogether. Sometimes they do this even with like cereal, where they'll have like, you know, Hostess or whatever, will sell their reject snacks under a different name, that kind of thing. And I really thought that maybe this was HIBY, you know, being sold under a different name because of that software. Like, it is absurd to think that like Sony wouldn't have Sony sound software on some kind of other brand player, you know. And the fact that that was one of the 3 options when actually loading music on here really surprised me. Now, as far as sound quality goes, the sound quality is excellent. I was really pleased with the sound quality. Even with pack-in headphones, it sounded really good. Now, while digging also, I did notice that the case, the clear holder, okay, is also being sold on Amazon right here for $10. Okay, so this being included is a nice little $10 perk, honestly. So pretty cool they include that. And this does look really similar to HIBY's, I think it's the Sable 3, which this maybe is like the 1 version of it or something. You can see here on the back, it definitely does say, you know, model H1 Pro, okay, which makes me wonder how that's connected. But all in all, guys, you really can't go wrong. You really have to hear this player for yourself. It's not expensive. I'll have a link with the lowest price in the description down below, but check it out. I was really surprised. I was really pretty blown away with the quality of sound on this $50 player. Okay, so it's something you may want to check out. Definitely, you know, there is more expensive players, don't get me wrong, you know, and there probably is even better name brands, like better company names than this particular one, since there's a lot of question about, you know, what is this player exactly. But the fact that it can actually, you know, play that well really impressed me, you know. So not a bad player, guys. I would recommend it. Again, this is a particular one we're looking at here. This is the H1 Pro from MECHEN. That's MECHEN. Okay, so definitely thanks for watching, guys. If you have any question about this player, I may do a deeper dive into it. This is just meant to be an original unboxing video, but this is like a whole mystery to me, because not only is why is that software on here a mystery, why is the sound quality better than I expected a mystery, the fact that it has, you know, a lot to offer. Like, I knew it was going to be an okay player, but I was really pretty blown away with the pack-ins and with the fact it sounded this good, and exactly what is this company, you know. And again, this is an Android player, so you could theoretically add in, you know, different things from the Android store onto this player too. Now, will that lag it out? Probably, you know, but it does have the ability to download from the Android store, which is a big plus. And again, we're not even diving into other formats we talked about, like ebooks and everything else on this. This is basically just a music unboxing review. But from the get-go, I'm pretty darn impressed, actually. All right, friends, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. This sounds great. Again, I can go into more depth on the sound field if you have questions, but let me just say it sounded great. The basses were good, the highs were good, the mids were good, had a great sound field, and had a crisp HD sound, which for a $50 player is a pretty cool thing. All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Click the link.